What about David Fletcher's trade secrets?
The lesson is, I think, that you turn these things upside down. You look for silver marks, you look for gold marks, manufacturers' marks, and so on. You know, use what knowledge you've got and use the very business of going to car boot sales to improve that knowledge. Wow, this is a stylish thing, isn't it? A cigarette lighter, of course. Tell me how you came to own it.
Well, last year we were at a car boot sale and wandering around and picked it up because I thought it was a cute piece, which was up for sale for £7.
£7?
Yes,
right.
And the boyfriend bartered it down to £4.
Outrageous. But lucky her. I'm pretty certain it's by Dunhill. And what's more, it looks to me that it was made between the wars. It's sort of in the Art Deco style. Reminds me a bit of a skyscraper. You know, that very modern style of architecture that was sweeping America in the 1930s. Very understated base and capital, really, echoing the sort of architectural theme. But above all else, it's just a cool thing to own. Smoking was in itself stylish, and that particular cigarette lighter was one of the earliest ones to be manufactured, so you could just use one hand. There's a sort of elegance about it, isn't there, really? I mean, it's funny that we should associate it with smoking, which is today not considered to be politically correct or in itself at all elegant. It's clearly marked Dunhill, and it also states on the base Cartier licence. So that means it was made under licence to a Cartier design. And we also have the assay mark, which tells us that it's 9-carat gold. Well, Cartier is one of those big brands. I think it was Edward VII who said Cartier is a jeweller for kings and the king of jewellers. And very fitting that a Dunhill lighter, which itself is a brand associated with quality and style and class, should in this instance tie up with Cartier. I think it's worth somewhere between £250 and £350.
But how much did this bargain buy go for?
The 9-carat gold Dunhill Cartier Tallboy lighter, London 1934, with the engine turned case. I've got 2 commission bids. I'm starting it at 460 starts me. At 460. 480 now. At 460. At 460.
Bang, sold. Well, your chap turned a good profit on that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
The auction finished very quickly. I was very surprised, but that's the way it is. There were bidders out there who wanted it, and they were falling over themselves to buy it.
Not bad for a £4 investment. Now, one of my top tips is always look for a good name, like Cartier or Dunhill. There's an immediate cachet and value.